Okay, so before we go ahead and apply any makeup to the face, I really want to prime first. So I'm gonna mix the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer with the Hard Candy Perfecting Primer, and we'll just apply that all over the face. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and take the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer. This one is in the shade 320. I wanna keep this really, really light. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that everywhere where I have a blemish or a pimple or just something that I really don't want coming up under the makeup. So for the bottom half of the face, I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. This one is in the shade Y215, and I'm going to apply that all over my face. Now taking a buffing brush, this one is the Tarte Airbrush Foundation Brush. I'm gonna blend all that out. Okay, now going back in with that same concealer, I'm going to conceal my under eye, and I'm actually going to create a base layer just under my nose. Okay, as you can see, I also added it to my lip. So before blending out the concealer up top, under my eye, I'm gonna blend out the bottom. Okay, and then a part of this tutorial, there is some drawn on the nose. So we are just gonna take a little bit more of that concealer. Now keep in mind this stuff goes a long way, so I'm actually only going to apply it to the tips and the side of my nose. And then taking a beauty blender, we're gonna blend out the under eye as well as the nose. Okay, next I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I'm gonna go in with the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil, and first combing up, get them to the shape that you want. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just fill them in as per usual. Okay, now going in with the Louise Base, I'm going to prime my lid. Okay, now that brows are done, we're good to move on to the eyes. Thank God, because I'm starting to look like a crazy person. I'm gonna start with the shade Mr. Diva in the Jeffree Star Morphe Artistry palette, and that's just the shade right here. We're gonna take the Jeffree Star Morphe brush JS5 and picking it up, tapping it off, and popping that right into the crease. Now I'm going to pick up the shade Calabasas, that's just this one right here. And I'm gonna switch over to the JS8, and we're gonna pop this one onto the outer V or outer corner. Now I'm going to pick JS11 up, and still using that same shade Calabasas, I'm going to now pack this onto the outer V. And now I'm going to take JS12. This one is a really precise brush. And picking up Fast Lane, so that is this one right here. This is the black in the palette. We're gonna go on the very edge, and I'm not picking up much, like I barely dipped into the pan. only once. We're just gonna kind of put that right, just right on the outer V here. After you have the black kind of laid down and where you want it, we're gonna go back in with JS5 and just incorporate those colors together, really blend them in. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my Too Faced glitter glue and going in with JS10, that's the little flat brush. Okay, I'm going to put that everywhere where there is a shadow on the lid. Keep that same brush out. We're going to use JS10 again. Now I'm going to pick up Millions. I love, love, love this loose glitter in the palette. Oh my god, so shiny. I'm going to pick up that with that same packing brush that we just used to apply all the glitter glue. Like, it's so reflective. And just press that into everything we just laid down, like. Okay, having left the inner corner alone, we're going to take this shade here. This one is called Welcome. It is like a silvery white kind of glitter. Keeping the same brush out, I'm going to pick that up and put that in the inner corner here. I'm going to take JS6. This one is like almost like a flat-ish blending brush, and going in with Calabasas, we're just going to pop that on the lower lash line. Using my handy dandy tape, we're gonna get ready for some liner. So for liner, I'm gonna go in with the liquid liner by Revlon. We're gonna do a wing there because, I mean, look at this. I can't not have a wing at this point. Okay, so I'm not going in with any fancy lashes. I'm just using the lashes from the dollar store, just same ones I used in the lash video. Same ones I used in the lash video. No, same ones I used in the last video. Okay, so taking the lashes and popping on the dual lash glue that dries clear. This one is the brush on. Now I'm just going to take some white liner. This is the one by Annabelle, and I'm going to line my lower waterline. Okay, so taking a white eye pencil, I'm going to use the eyeliner by Spirit Halloween, and you're going to map out where the mask is going to go. So my mask is obviously going to go roughly where I put all the concealer, just to make that area brighter, because like I said earlier, I really did not want to use a cream for this. Okay, so now carving out where everything is going to be for like the jawline and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and use the what is this? Brow Precise Micro Pencil by Maybelline, and it's not like overly dark, and that's why I'm using this. Okay, so what I've done is I've gone ahead and stenciled out my jawline, and then I've made placements as to where I'm going to be putting my teeth. And now I get to start focusing on the mask. So this is why we used Calabasas so much in this look, as well as why we went in with the black. These are the two main colors I'm going to use throughout this entire look. So first, I'm gonna go in with like a pretty precise brush, and we're gonna be using JS12 for that. So that's a teeny tiny one. And I'm just gonna pick up Calabasas and just start kind of shading in where the mask starts. Okay, now I'm going to take the really fine precise brush. This one is JS7, and I'm going to pick up that black shade that we used before. What was that one? Fast Lane. Okay, and now I'm going to very carefully outline the mask. Okay, now I'm going to take JS13. This is the tiniest brush available in that brush kit. We're going to go ahead and just barely blend out the black. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline eye pencil in black, and this will be the last step for outlining the mask. We're not blending this part out though. Okay, so I'm going to take my liquid liner by Maybelline, or actually by Revlon, sorry, and we're going to create the nose piece. So I'm just gonna give myself a starting point here. So I drew a line right down the center of my nose. So this here will be the bottom of the peak. So I think I'm going to bring this one up here and that one there, and then we have like our little spot for our skeleton nose. I am going to take the JS10 and we're gonna pick up Fast Lane. That was that black eyeshadow. And we're gonna go everywhere where we mapped out the jawline. Okay, now I'm going to take the liquid liner, the same one we've been using the whole time, and I'm going to go over that main line on the jaw. Okay, now going back to JS10, we are going to pick up more Fast Lane and just really fill in. Okay, now going around just the bottom line of where we sculpted out for the teeth, I'm going to do the same thing we did with this part here, and I'm going to pick up Calabasas and just apply that in there. Small little brush and pick up that black. Okay, now we're gonna fill in the edge of the mask. So roughly the teeth are gonna stop here. So I'm going to and I'm actually kind of thinking I might want this to look like a doctor's mask. Don't ask me why. So I'm going to extend this into my ear. Okay. And then I'm going to go like this. So we're just gonna leave this really weird piece out here. This was a last minute decision. I was gonna fill in all of this, but that's looking pretty dang cool. Okay, this is the part that I feel like I've been most nervous about. So we're gonna start sketching the teeth. And you know what, that's not what even this is for, but that's what I'm gonna use it for. So I'm gonna take JS14. This is a super, super fine brush. And still going in with Vaseline, I'm gonna start mapping out my teeth. Okay, and now I really, really want to make my inner lip disappear. So taking that eyeliner. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and start doing the teeth. So taking the Maybelline eyeliner. Okay, and we're gonna start rounding off. So literally just go round like the teeth, and then at the bottom almost go in on an angle and start angling them in, like your teeth would look if you were to pull one out. Okay, so see what I've done here? I outlined first and then I started carving out the teeth. I don't really care if this part looks perfect or not because teeth aren't perfect. So just go around and start filling in everything. Okay, once you've gotten to this part, now you're gonna start filling in the teeth with white. So I'm just using a white eye pencil to do this. Okay, And then lastly for this look, I do just want to take, what is it, JS5. Okay, and I'm gonna grab a little bit of Calabasas and some Vaseline on the same pickup. And I just want to do some shading in here because it's just feeling kind of empty. I don't know. So I'm just going to shade in a little bit. Yeah. Alright guys, and this is the final result of today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm pretty excited. I think this turned out pretty good. And you got like your glam up top, but like the bottom, this looks crazy. I love this. So, I mean, like, if Bobby and I didn't already know what we were doing for Halloween, this is probably what I would do. This looks really cool. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I will link everything in the description box down below for what I used for today's video. It was all pretty much the same thing throughout the entire look. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.